All MCAs from the Western region are set to meet today in Kakamega to discuss the BBI bill. The meeting, convened by Kotu's Francis Twoli, is geared towards the running of MCAs to pass the BBI bill at the county assemblies. Our reporter Willie Lusige is following up on this story and now joins us live from Kakamega. Lusige, good afternoon. A lot of division witnessed in Western Kenya when it comes to their stand on the BBI bill. What do we expect from this meeting today?
We expect a lot, especially the demands by the MCAs ahead of their passing of the BBI bill when it will be tabled in the county assemblies. And the meeting is currently underway behind me, and the MCAs have been speaking, all from the 5 counties in Western, that is Vihiga, Bungoma, Busia, Kakamega, and also Trans Nzoia. More than 270 of them have convened here at Kakamega to discuss the way forward ahead of the tabling of the BBI bill in parliaments, especially the county assembly parliaments. One of the few issues I've heard the MCAs talking about, they have demanded for a car grant similar to other counties on what we have seen, and also they are requesting for facilitation of 300,000 shillings each for each one of them, so as to be able to go out there and champion for the BBI report whenever they want to do so. They are saying that they demand to be given the car grant because they feel that is their right, especially that members of parliament receive approximately 7 million shillings for that. And apart from that, also they are demanding for that 300,000 shillings to be able to facilitate them to be moving from one place to the other to educate the members of the public to do with the BBI. So those are the two key demands that they have tabled ahead here in this meeting, and those in attendance include ANC Party Leader Musalia Mudavadi, Ford Kenya Party Leader Moses Masika Wetangula, Kakamega Governor, and also the Deputy Party Leader for ODM Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya, among many other members of Parliament, governors, MCAs, and also the CS in charge of devolution, Eugene Wamalwa, is here. So we are still waiting for other leaders to arrive, including Kotu Secretary General Francis Twoli, and then the meeting will still continue until the end, when the MCAs will be satisfied that they can now speak in one voice in regard to the BBI report that is now being circulated into the county assemblies and being discussed and tabled and even being passed, similar to what we saw in Kisumu, Homa Bay, and Siaya county. So currently those ones who are now speaking are governors, and then finally they will be allowing political party leaders to speak ahead of their decision on what will be the way forward in terms of the BBI as Western region, especially during the tabling of the BBI bills in county assemblies.
All right, and of course we've seen what we would term as sweeteners geared towards enticing the MCAs to support the BBI bill. But what are some of the key issues that the MCAs from Western Kenya want to debate on and agree on before debating this bill?
They do not have a lot of concerns, especially they are saying for them they are okay with the BBI if the two main issues that I have already highlighted, the car grant and the facilitation amount of money, will be provided. They do not have any other challenge. They are saying they are okay with the BBI, but they think also their concerns and their needs should be highlighted before they proceed ahead. And they have also warned the leaders here that if they want the MCAs to embarrass them, then let them try not to fulfill all those requirements. They have other requirements, but they are not as major as those two that I've already highlighted. They are also saying that some members of the parliament have been demeaning them, especially when they go to functions. They are saying MCAs are not well learned, but they are saying this is their time to prove that they also play a key role in decisions to regard to political parties, and also they play a key role in, especially in passing the bill, so as to see it proceed to other steps, such as being tabled in the parliament. So we'll still be waiting to see if they'll have other new concerns ahead of this meeting, because it's still currently underway, and there is a lot of push and pull from both parties, from the political parties and also from the MCAs from different counties. So they have not yet agreed on some of the basic requirements that they want to be fulfilled, and they are yet to decide on what way they'll be taking ahead of the tabling of the bills. Some of them do have different requirements, and they want to have a unanimous decision before the end of today.
Before I let you go, very briefly, we've seen in previous recent days talks of punishment for members of county assembly who do not support the BBI bill. How has this fared with the members of county assembly from counties that are yet to debate this bill?
Indeed, that is a topic that's also in the air, where most of them are saying definitely if they will not be able to pass the bill, they will be punished, as what we have seen in other regions. But for the members of the county assemblies here in Western, the 270 of them, they have said if their demands will not be fulfilled, they don't fear if they will be punished at the end if they will not pass the BBI bill. So for them, they're saying is only one option, and that option is to give them the car grant, and apart from that, also give them the facilitation money so as to make it able, or to make them able to move from one place to the other, educating the members of the public. And also they have demanded finally that they need copies of the BBI so as when they go out there, especially in Mashinani, they can be able to read to the members of the public and also clarify some of the points. So the major points that they want to concern are those two, and they have said they do not fear if they will be punished if they will fail the BBI, because it will not be their problem. The problem will be that the government has not facilitated them by giving them the car grant and also the facilitation amount of money, 300,000 per MCA.
All right, Willie Lusige, many thanks live for us from Kakamega County. Keeping an eye on that meeting by members of County Assembly from the Western region as they debate the BBI bill. Elsewhere, the County Assembly's Forum Chair has said they will not be intimidated and coerced into passing the Building Bridges initiative. Kipkirui Chepkony has accused a section of Jubilee leaders of intimidating MCAs into passing the BBI bill in their respective county assemblies. He argues that the assemblies are independent bodies and should be left to exercise their mandate without undue influence.